Why, Wally?
Well, he collapsed in the car park, didn't he? Well, on active service, of course. Got a touch of the flu, I think. Anyway, Maeve's looking after him. Talking about Maeve, you staying out of her way?
Yeah.
Good, because she's got a memory like an elephant, you know. Wants to get rid of you, she will do.
Is he really bad?
Well, he won't get out of bed. Well, probably can't get out of bed. So she's gone for the doctors.
I hate doctors. They smell funny.
What do you mean?
Well, they do, don't they? It's not their fault, but all they're saying, they still smell like hospitals.
Anyway, come on, let's pack this break in, mate.
Right.
She's cracking the whip nowadays, you know that?
Who? Sharon?
She's got eyes everywhere now. New regime, see? You know, stand up straight, polished her shoes, ready for inspection.
What?
No, I'm only kidding. It's just a figure of speech. Oh. Get some work done.
Got you some bits of biscuits left. Mind you know what they say, don't you? Eh? You know what they say? Eh? They say, if you eat too many sweet things, you lose your teeth. I hope you don't lose yours.
Yeah. Lose what, Ben?
What?
Oh, my God. What have you got there?
Well, it's me pet.
Oh, Benny, I really don't like the idea of that being in here. I mean, the fellas have their tea in here for a start.
Oh, it's all right.
Look, you better come in the office.
Huh?
Come on. No, just you. We'll call for him if we need him.
Yeah. Come on. Here. Oh.
Sit down.
It's all right. I'll
just sit, Benny. This is not the environment in which to bring up a growing mouse.
Well, they don't need bringing up. They just grow.
Into big fat mice? Lovely.
What do you think so? Oh, Matt was saying ladies don't like mice. Mrs. Hooper don't.
Well, I dare say Mavis and I differ on quite a few things, but when it comes to that, I mean, I'm not going to jump up on a chair. But what happens if it gets out?
Oh, it won't get out because the top's closed.
But you open it to feed it.
And to play with it.
Right. To play with it. Yeah. Look, just get rid of it, Benny. A joke is a joke.
Well, it ain't no joke. It's me pet. I mean, I love it and he loves me back. I mean, you ever loved anybody that loved you back?
Right, we'll talk about it later, okay?
Right.
That's well cooked. Now, at your age, you should be in your bed.
That's what I keep telling him, Dr. Wilcox.
I can't stand laying in bed. How do you think I've got on so far?
You want to get the temperature down?
Well, no, I mean, there's time enough for me to start laying down when I'm in my box.
You're darn lucky not to have caught pneumonia. Let's have that wrist.
Aye.
I told him to take it easy. He's got this job, you see, out of doors, car parking.
Has he indeed? Do you not think you should be taking things a bit easier at your age?
There you go again, don't you? At your age. He's dead, but he won't lie down. I bet you've condemned many better men than me to wheelchairs, haven't you? I told her no.
Let's have a look at that throat. Come on, open up.
Nasty.
And your chest. Just pull your shirt up.
Oh, I'll catch a chill.
Come on, Mr. Soper.
No, not in front of her.
Don't be silly, Mr. Soper.
All right, then. There we are.
Right. Breathe deeply. That's quite a wheeze. Okay, cover up again.
Your tea.
Oh, thank you.
Dr. Butterworth's retired, then?
Yes, to Sussex.
How long have I got, according to you, then?
You have the flu, Mr. Soper. I want you to take 4 of these, go straight to your bed, and stay there. Now, you must stay in bed for at least 4 days, Mrs. Hooper. Warmth, rest, and these. And plenty of liquids.
Hey, just a minute. What about my job? Somebody else will nip in there, you know.
Do you really want me to answer that, Mr. Soper?
You'll do as the doctor says, Wally. Straight upstairs.
Yes, well, I must press on. Yes, and make sure he comes to see me in the surgery next week and keep a check.
I will most certainly, Doctor.
Yeah, don't bother to see me out.
Oh, thank you very much. Bye. Lovely man. Nice hands.
Wet behind the ears, kid. That's what he is. Do you really want me to answer that, Mr. Soper? But he didn't produce me 10 quid, did he, so to help me along? Where am I going to get any brass from? Now, answer that when you've finished. Agreeing with him.
I'm after the chemist. Come on, back up to bed.
Oh, no, I'll be worse up there. I'll be colder and more bored up there than I'm down here.
Bed.
Oh, I don't want it. No, and I'm not taking any more of them there tablets.
Yeah, actually, it's gone to the vintners, David. Oh, I see. Oh, well, just a minute. I'll make a note of it. Hang on. Have you got a pen?
Yeah.
Just a tick. Right, okay. Oh. Great. Yeah, I've got that. Oh, no, I didn't, actually. Well, I see who gets it anyway. Yeah. Bye.
What's that?
This is a telephone number for Oliver Banks.
What?
That was Kevin. Apparently, David has been trying to get in touch with Oliver Banks, who has vanished into the Rockies, and Kevin has come up now with this telephone number.
So he's going to make a move, then?
Hmm?
David, over the garage sale.
Yes, but I gather it's rather a fruitless move at the moment. So what are we going to do,
About?
About the garage, darling. I've told you why you should buy it. I've told you how you can buy it.
Yeah, what about David?
Oh, to hell with David. Look, to him, it's just another piece to fit into his neat little jigsaw, but to you, it's something much more important.
Yeah, he'll beat us in a fight.
Not with the advantage we've got.
What's that?
This.
Skiving off again, are we?
You're pushing your luck, Sydney. I came back to finish that lot. Anyhow, I'm just off to the doctor's.
Oh, just a word before you go,
What's
kid.
it? No.
It's about Benny.
I know about his mouse. Just try and put him off. There's a love.
Put him off, him and his mouse. Look, Maeve wants him out of there, right?
I know Maeve doesn't want the mouse, but I don't see why I should have to have the mouse.
Don't want either of them, man or mouse.
What?
But he's got this thing about being psychic or something.
Benny has.
Yeah. So, Maeve just wants to get him out. She's had enough.
When you say psychic, what exactly does he see?
Well, it's not specific about it, but it's not good. Well, not for Maeve's nerves, anyway.
Some other times, Sydney, when my nerves are better, eh? I mean, if he's psychic, he doesn't have to see me. He can predict what I'm going to say.
Hi, Maeve. Want to watch your program on tonight? Couple got an old Morris Minor. You'd never guess how long they've had it.
Shh.
I mean, shh.
Not so loud. I've got to listen out. Thought I heard a knock.
Knock, what knock?
Mr. Soper's got the flu. It's going about. I told him to knock if he wants anything.
That'll mean you'll be up and down like a fiddler's elbow all night. Anyway, this is lookout. Miss all that lovely food? Smells great, Maeve. Great. Sharon's got a touch of it as well. She's had to go down to the doctor's. I think it's going around. You want to watch it's not catching.
Anything I forgot?
Bit of ketchup. Go down nice with that.
Sauce, yes. All right, Mr. Soper, I can hear.
Hope he's not going to be at that all night. I want to watch this program. That looks lovely. What are you having, mate?
Here, that's not yours. Since when have you been grateful for the thing I did for you? I'm coming, love. Open that door.
You're never going to get him up at this rate. You know that, don't you? You're going to be up and down like an unpaid servant.
Doctor says he's to stay in bed, and while he's in my house, I'm responsible for his well-being. Lay the table, and I might do a few chips.
Okay, talking, Maeve. I'll give you a banging, mate. You bring that plaster, then I'll bring you down.
No, that'll be fine. No, I can give you all the facts. Well, you have still got the details, haven't you, from the court hearing? Yes. Yes. Come in. Well, no, I don't know exactly where we're going to be living. Obviously, it's going to be somewhere within easy commuting distance of the motel, so it'll be an area she's familiar with. Well, I mean, if it's going to be an issue, I'm quite prepared to look for a house right next to the school she used to go to. Yes, I am serious. Oh, well, I suppose really at the moment all I'm interested in is the feasibility. Yeah. Oh, well, I think perhaps I had better come over and see you. Yes. Yes. Okay, then, see you then. Yes, bye. Thanks. Sorry about that.
Not at all. I merely wondered if you'd come to a decision about the venue for your wedding reception.
Oh, decisions. I don't know. It's been the design for the invitations and the guest list and all.
Well, all I need to know at this stage is the number of guests invited.
67. But Adam is demanding a recount. There's a few ifs and buts, so better make it 70 to be on the safe side.
And what about the menu?
Oh, absolutely super. I adored it.
Good. Shall I go ahead and order everything?
Oh, well, better not, because I haven't spoken to Adam yet, and I think perhaps I ought, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. But will he disapprove of my suggestions now that you agreed?
Well, if consulted, I doubt it. But if not consulted, maybe. So we better be on the safe side. You see, actually, my daughter's coming over from Germany next week.
Oh, how very nice.
Yeah, I think he's just a bit nervous about it.
Well, understandably. I mean, from now on, he'll have a very important influence in your daughter's life.
True.
I mean, he'll be in the position to influence her upbringing. It's a task that would make me nervous, too. If taken seriously, it's a very important thing. Even though it's only for holidays and so forth.
Well, it mightn't be.
Oh?
Well, you see, I am hoping that she may be able to come here on a more permanent basis.
Come in. Thank you. Miss Metcalfe.
Bringing in your own file. That's new, isn't it? Self-service?
Efficiency. I'm a slave to efficiency in the shape of Mrs. Owen. Besides, half the time I read the wrong one for the wrong patient.
Sounds dangerous for your patients.
Oh, I usually sort it out before it's too late. Now, what did you want to see me about?
I'd like some tranquilizers.
Any particular kind?
Said the wrong thing, have I?
Well, I usually like to do the prescribing. It makes me feel useful. Although your system is more efficient, no middleman. Yes, we must try it on Mrs. Owen.
Sorry. Should have played the game, shouldn't I?
You should have played what game?
Describe my symptoms. Doctor, I don't seem to be able to sleep, and I'm on edge all day.
Are you? On edge all day?
More or less.
And why is that, do you think? Why do you think you might be having difficulty in sleeping and be on edge when you're awake?
Not all the time.
All right, some of the time.
Some of the time.
And why is that, do you know?
It's emotional.
Ah, emotional. Well, is there anything that might help your emotions more directly than tranquilizers?
I'm not going to beg, you know. I'm not just another neurotic woman you can patronize. I'm only here to keep my flatmate quiet. She seems to think I need tranquilizers.
Yes, everyone thinks they're a doctor.
Look, may I leave now? I've decided I don't want the prescription.
Of course you can leave.
Thank you.
But you could save us both a lot of time next time if you don't take your medical symptoms to your flatmate.
I'm so sorry to have wasted your time.
Miss Metcalfe,
Yeah.
if you'd be so kind.
Really?
Paul, is Jill about?
Just me, sir.
Did she say where she was going?
Home? If you dare, she'll catch her in the car.
No. It doesn't matter. It's not important.
I thought everything concerning Jill was of importance at this moment.
Paul, is that some sort of snide remark I'm not quite cottoning on to?
My dear fellow, of course not. Look, has she found time to discuss the menu for the reception with you?
No.
Promised. Most solemnly.
She does have a lot on her mind at the moment.
Such as her little daughter.
Yes, particularly Sarah Jane.
Have you met the child?
Yeah, briefly, yes, but I tend to take children in small doses.
But what if the dosage suddenly becomes larger?
Pardon?
It will, you know, when you get married.
Oh, yes. Yes, there's the holidays, that sort of thing. But I dare say I shall cope. Make the odd appearance, lay on the occasional treat, that sort of thing. Paul, why are you looking at me like that?
Sounds a little bit sketchy.
I'll pad it out a bit.
You know, I'd find it fascinating to influence a child, to guide her.
Had experience of that sort of thing, have you?
No, but that's one of the major regrets of my life.
Rectify it, old son.
Easily said.
Nonsense.
Well, it's taken you long enough.
True.
It's very difficult to find a substantial relationship, you know. I fall in love too easily, that's the problem. Passions, frivolities, depth always seems to be missing. Something that would stand the test of time.
It is never too late.
Yes, that's what I always say to myself every morning. I buzz rays around my face. Today, someone special might walk into your life. But children, you know, that's something quite different. Maybe it's a little bit too late for that. In the sense of adjusting one's life to a newcomer, you know. Nappies on the line, late-night feeding, screaming, sleepless nights, perambulation. Women find that stage fascinating. I do not.
What then?
The inquisitive mind, 4-year-old perhaps, 6, 8, better still. 2 minds getting together in orderly fashion. Not total dependence.
The pleasure without the hard work.
Tall order, huh? But that's what's coming to you, though, isn't it, with Sarah Jane? Instant fatherhood. Try to treasure it, Adam.
Good night, Miss Sharon.
Oh, Benny, I want a word with you.
Oh, yeah, but I gotta get down to the mid shop.
They'll be shut.
Oh, well, I always goes round the back. Mr. Tompkins leaves some of the ends of the bags for me.
Listen, I'm sorry about this afternoon. I was in a bit of a mood. About your mouse.
Oh, it's all right, but it's gonna be all right, you know. I'll look after it. It won't get out.
Oh, they do get out. They got minds of their own. Suppose he makes a freedom dash to the motel. The health authorities are going to love that.
Yeah, where else am I gonna keep him?
You've got to find somewhere. Look, it hasn't got to be today, or tomorrow even, but soon, eh?
Yeah, Miss Sharon.
Soon, Benny. Come on.
Miss Sharon.
Yes?
I was talking to Miss Diane the other night, and well, she was really upset. She was nearly crying.
Couldn't we all cry at times? I could cry right now.
What?
Sorry, you're quite right. Di has got some trouble on, yes.
It's that brother, innit? That Terry. He's a right bad un. But how can I help her if she won't tell me what's wrong?
Sit down. Right, now, Terry borrowed a car from his boss, but it turned out it was nicked, etc., etc., etc. Anyhow, the police repossessed it.
But what?
Took it back.
Took it back.
For the owner, right? Now Terry's got 2 thugs on his tail wanting the money for the car. I mean, don't ask me for why. I don't really expect you to understand that either.
How much?
Quite a lot. And he hasn't got a job and he hasn't got any money. So, Di's trying to help him, you see.
Help? Him?
Yes, but she's only got about 300 quid, and that's to see the little fella, isn't it? You know?
Oh, Nicky, yeah.
So you see, she isn't really trying to fob you off. It's just that there's nothing you can do. It's between her and Terry and the heavies, who aren't really entitled to £20,000, but...
£20,000?
I know. How many zeros is that, Benny?
Yeah, but if he did...
And if pigs could fly.
No, if he did have the money, then these 2 blokes would leave him alone and Miss Diane wouldn't be upset no more.
She'd be delighted.